What's good, Brotherhood podcast? C Foss here, back with a good episode, a recap of the season and the ACC tournament run, and then a preview of the run, big dance run. So appreciate Sion and Kon, y'all joining me, coming on, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Good to be back.
Let's hop right into it. Going into the final game versus UNC, coach, and I mean everybody in the program knew that. It was a win. If we won, we would, win the ACC regular season outright. So what was the focus going into that game?
I mean, honestly, it was one of those really cool things where it's just another game because you got another game to play next on the schedule. But it's also playing Carolina. You can't act like that's nothing. Plus, we got a championship on the line. So I feel like that was really one of those that kind of test your habits and how bad you really want it because you knew it was going to be a grind over there.
Facts.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a do whatever it takes to win type of game. We call them a get the ball game. It comes down to getting loose balls, getting the rebound, getting offensive rebounds.
What would you guys say about the environment? Is that one of the best? I mean, obviously it's probably up there, but you think that's the best environment we played in? Away environment?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, it was cool. I thought it was really cool. The students were packed in there, a few thousand deep before the game, even like hours before. They were like the crazy. I mean, but they couldn't do it like. The crazies are different. They'll come in, they stand and cheer the whole time. They had students sitting on the ground. They were tired from standing and stuff. So it's a little different. But the environment was crazy. It was loud. It was cool. It was real cool.
Yeah, how does it rank for you, Kon? It's up there?
Okay. Yeah, it's up there for sure. I thought it was a good crowd. They got a passionate fan base over there. It was good to get out there with a win.
Felt great. Yeah, felt great to silence the crowd.
The game's playing before pregame, right?
Yeah.
Who was that playing?
Auburn and Alabama. Yeah. They had all the games.
That was cool.
So let's just hop right back into the ACC tournament recap. How do y'all think what did y'all think of Charlotte as being a host city?
It
was pretty. It was pretty.
It was cool. I guess I don't know any differently.
Yeah. I guess that question's for me. I mean, I've only been. We went to DC. I mean, we weren't there long, unfortunately, so I can't really speak on that. But I think it was pretty nice. I mean, it kind of felt like a home environment as far as all the Duke fans there. So I think it was on our side.
That part I'll say was nice.
Yeah,
it felt like it was easy, especially we played Carolina too. So it was like really easy for fans of both teams to get in the gym.
Exactly,
so it was cool.
Yeah, I felt the love from Duke. What about you, Kon?
Yeah, I felt like the ACC tournament should be in North Carolina. Got a bunch of teams obviously in the ACC from the state here, so. I think that was good. For
sure. Let's hop right into the Georgia Tech game. Let's just talk it through. Match the largest deficit of the season. Coop goes out. It was kind of like, it was slow. Like it's something we've been put in a position we haven't been in before. So, I mean, our mindset going in obviously was to dominate, but every game is different and some starts off slow. And when we got through, just talk us through it. How y'all guys were feeling throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest thing, I just feel like we weren't being ourselves, especially early on when we went down.
Yeah.
So I knew there was a flip that we had to switch. I wasn't like there was never any like worry necessarily. It's just like we can't play like this. We weren't being ourselves. They were out toughing us. And then Coop goes down, Malik goes down, like almost back to back.
Yeah, and Malik.
Like that hurt kind of to see. But it was just one of those things we just got to figure it out.
Yeah, dig deep.
This time you just got to figure it out.
For sure. What about you, Kon?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those games you got to respond. I mean, we're not making any shots. Guys are getting injured. We're not playing good defense. It's one of those you come out, see how tough you are, a little gut check.
Yeah. I mean, going into halftime, it was just like, all right, guys, like, we're not going home first night. Like we got to step it up, and then I think we all turned it around. Everybody stepped up in a big way.
Yeah.
And we were able to pull it out, and then we were right into the UNC game. How did y'all feel going into that game? I mean, for me, it was like it's hard to beat a team three times, but I feel like if any team was to do it, we have a hell of a chance. Like I wasn't worried at all for me.
Yeah. Once again, it's like Kon said, see how bad we want it, how hard you're willing to play, because we knew they were going to come out wanting to play.
Yeah.
We had got them twice, and the last time they showed signs of life. Like they showed they thought they had found something that worked.
Yeah.
And then the part with Coop being out too, and Malik being out, they thought
it was going to be
had
sweet.
an even bigger chance. So it was really just a chance for us to show how bad we want it.
Yep, how deep we are as a team.
Yeah,
And
how everyone can step up. You stepped up, Pat
Yeah.
stepped up. Like everyone that came in added a ton of value.
for sure. What about you, Kon?
Yeah, I mean, there's no excuses mentality. It's a back-to-back. Got injuries, tired, whatever. Coming out there with no excuses. We're going to win the game.
Whatever. So what you guys think that went right, like the first half? I mean, I guess for me, it was just down to just get the ball game, just fight harder, compete harder. And in the second half, what do you think that went wrong? I think we got more relaxed. And
Yeah.
like,
I mean, we turned the ball over a ton.
Mhm.
Gave him easy layups. There's no defense for easy layups in transition.
Yeah.
And their bigs had good games inside, getting rebounds. They played hard.
yeah.
The big one was transition. Like all these guys are getting out. Like every single one of their guards can get to the basket and transit. Like that's what they do best.
Yeah, exactly.
And the first 2 games we had kept them from doing that for the most part. But that second half was the only time in all 3 games we played them where they're just consistently getting to the.
And they got to that. That's
got to the line,
that was the
they're
key
getting
for
faster.
like coming into all the games, like you said.
Yeah.
Like they're a transition team, so if we take that away, we kind of like we limit them a lot. Make them
Exactly.
play half court. So yeah, you're right. At the end of the game, Kon, you stepped up and you hit. Sion, you hit some big shots. Kon, you hit 2 big free throws that sealed the deal. What was that like? It was definitely chaos. But how did y'all feel out there?
Yeah, Con just told me to give him the ball. I said, say less.
Yeah.
Cool. That's I think the easy job.
Yeah,
Give him the
facts.
ball. You stepped up big, win the game. Ice and veins, like who he is, what he does.
Sir Kon.
I mean, yeah, I think you gotta believe you're gonna make them. You gotta tell people you're gonna make them,
Yeah.
and then you'll make them. If you're in your head thinking about missing the shot or making the shot, then you have a worse chance of them going in.
Facts. I mean it was huge for you, especially as a freshman. To step up in the way you did is definitely big. The title game, going into the title game, how were we feeling?
Yeah, I thought we were a little soft in the first half, actually. A little bit of a carryover from the second half against Carolina.
Yeah,
Give too many offensive rebounds. I mean, obviously coming out in the second half and just completely flipped the script.
for sure.
I feel like pretty much all the games were a tale of 2 halves. Like even Georgia Tech and Louisville both came out to start those games soft, getting pushed around.
Mhm.
Second half against Carolina, we were not soft necessarily, but we were just giving them layups.
Mhm.
So we weren't as consistent as we wanted to be throughout. But man, there were some times where we flexed our muscles a little bit. Second half of that Louisville games, like y'all were saying, we got stops. Edwards had it going, but we kept him in check for the most part in the second half.
Tyrese got it going.
Oof, Tyrese got it going.
He got hot. So Big Pat stepped up. I mean, a lot of people. Pat doesn't. A lot of people wouldn't know, but Pat is the real deal.
He's nice. I'm telling
a real
everybody, he's
deal.
nice.
Yeah, he's a real deal. What's the favorite aspect of the celebration at the end of the game? I think cutting that down was pretty cool
Yeah.
for me. And the confetti. The confetti
Yeah.
was. The
Yeah,
confetti.
I've never had confetti before. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, me either.
Confetti got everywhere, man. I got confetti in my car right now. It's weird. I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah,
but the confetti for sure. When Kaman picked up the trophy above his head and the confetti went off.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
oh, yeah,
yeah.
that's all.
I haven't had confetti like rain down like that
Yeah.
before. That's big time right there. 3 games in 3 days, we got it done. What was that like? What did y'all learn from that experience?
I learned that we're even tougher than we thought we were.
Yeah,
Thought we were pretty tough going in,
yeah,
but we showed that mentally and physically we can put ourselves through a lot and go through a lot, and that's gonna be really important in this home stretch of the season.
yeah.
Every team's tired. Everybody's beat up. Everyone's got whatever going on mentally, but we showed that we could lock in and
Who's
get
gonna
the job
fight the
done.
hardest?
Exactly.
Yeah, I really like the no excuses mentality. They were tired. Guys are hurt. Maybe we're not playing well
Yeah,
like we did for some of the tournament. Just battling through that and coming out on top. Everybody's tired. Everybody's playing 3 days in a row. So
for sure. Let's head to the preview of the NCAA tournament. Sunday, we went to Coach's house and we watched the selection Sunday to see we play. Is your first time in the tournament?
First time.
It's obviously your first time. How's that feeling? Sitting there and seeing our name called and where we going. I think it was pretty exciting for me.
It's crazy. Like my first time being in the tournament. Since I got to college, I haven't watched the selection show because the last few years I was sad because we had just lost and I was planning some way to get out of New Orleans. But now it's nice that we finished the conference tournament on top. We get to go right into the NCAAs. Like it's special. Like, growing up, got the games on in high school. I remember like in high school sitting down, put my phone behind the my book and got all the games on all day. I know everybody does it too. Teachers were doing it too. I now know that.
Yeah.
But like that was to be a part of that, knowing that we're the ones people are watching is really cool.
Definitely. I even in my growing up in school, I like some teachers would just like not have class. Like we was just watching a tournament, whether it was the ACC tournament or NCAA. Like it's like a big event and it's exciting. It's exciting. What about you, Kon?
Yeah, man. Just watching the selection show with my buddies was kind of something we did the last couple of years, but I mean, I was not going to class on Thursday and Friday most of the time. So it's pretty surreal to be playing in the tournament now.
Yeah. Sure. Do you guys have any favorite memory as a kid from watching the tournament?
I think of some of the more recent tournament games. Like I remember, I guess it was probably a year or two ago. Our season had just finished, and I'm in my assistant coach's office. We're just talking, debriefing the season. You got games on the background. And then the UVA and Furman, dude just launches the ball the other team for no reason, comes down, hits a three, win it. Like I remember that very vividly because it was just like I'm sitting here talking, doing this TV in the background. I'm like, oh shoot, you see that? Yeah. Rewind and everything.
Yeah, we had an honors trigonometry quiz my junior year of high school. In that game, he had the games on, and in the middle of the quiz, everybody was like, "Oh my god!" That's a good memory.
For sure.
That was something.
So we did something that hasn't been done since 2019, earning the #1 seed. How does that feel?
Great.
It's cool. I like it.
It's where we want to be, man.
Yeah, exactly. Everything we work for is just like hard work, sacrifice. Everything we've done and been through this season is paid off. So
I think it's one of those cool things that we don't really talk about that much as a team. It's not like it's not like we came to the scene like, oh, let's go get a #1 seed.
Yeah.
But it's cool, and we really go day by day and take care of what we got to take care of.
Exactly.
What ends up happening.
What do you think makes our team so good?
I think it's the fact that everyone's like, first of all, everyone's really good. That's a given.
Yeah.
But the fact that everyone plays together, plays the right way, and is bought in on us and not individual. Like we got really, really, really good players here. Everyone's got their own personal agendas where they want to go, and that's perfectly fine. But everyone puts that aside for the team's success. Everyone's really bought in. When things get hard, we get more together instead of less together.
Yeah,
it's been really special for us.
For sure.
Yeah, I'd say we got like-minded, unselfish offensive players, and then also tough, gritty defensive players, guys that want to get on the floor for loose balls, all that stuff that's important to winning. That is beyond just scoring and
facts. I mean, that's what's going to take. That's what it takes to have a good team and to make a run in this tournament. What are you guys' thoughts on staying in Raleigh, being close to Durham? I know we're leaving and we're actually staying in a hotel. We're treating it like a away trip, but we're still at home. I think it'll be packed with Duke fans.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about that?
It's pretty cool. Once again, the fact that fans from Durham can just drive straight over.
Yeah.
Fans all over the state and anywhere close can just come and see us. It's very nice. It's something that we earned. We had to work hard to get this. It's cool because it's like really, it can mean something, but it also doesn't mean anything at the same time. You still got to get the job done.
Yeah.
But it's nice to drive 30 minutes down the road to go play again.
Yep.
Yeah, better to get on a bus than get on a plane.
Exactly.
For sure. So can y'all explain to the fans of like what it's like for us staying in a hotel when we're on the road?
Yeah. Usually get in like for a regular game, it's just the night before a game. But for this, it'll be the same. I guess it'll be 2 nights before a game. We'll go to dinner. We're gonna watch some of the first 4 games so we see who we're about to play.
Yeah.
And then when we get on the road the next day, we've got coach usually loves to sleep in, which is nice. And then we got breakfast and film. Sleeping is nice. Film on whoever we're playing. And then we'll usually go to the gym, get a shoot around in, get some shots up, and whatever gym we're playing in, walk through some of the other team's stuff, and then we get to go back to the hotel for a few hours before we play to rest up, take a nap, last-minute treatment, get some food, and then I usually take a nap, wake up, pregame meal, and then
we locked in.
Time to go.
It's time to go. That's pretty much it for anybody who wanted to know. Talk about the distractions of the tournament and how you guys will manage. You know, we got NIL, we got tickets, we got predictions. It's like, how do you guys manage all distractions?
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach has done a good job of really emphasizing that this is a 5-team tournament, 5-team tournament this week. Not looking ahead or not looking behind, especially what's behind. We got to flush everything that happened in the regular season. and get ready to go because everybody's 0-0.
Facts.
Yeah, same kind of way we've been doing it all year.
Yeah.
Cool thing about our team specifically is there's distractions around all the time. It's not like
Yeah.
it's just a March thing. There's been distractions from the day we all stepped on campus. So we've had a little
start.
we've had some training already of how to deal with distractions. Getting used to getting our tickets done as soon as possible because everyone wants to come to games.
Yep.
Handling all that on the front end so that we can just focus on the game.
For sure. Let's hop into the fans' questions. Emily Taylor says, "What's the best part of playing at Duke?" I mean, for me, it's the highest stage of basketball you could possibly get at this level. Duke fans are everywhere. I mean, they travel. I mean, it's just everything about it.
I think that's probably one of my favorite parts too. The fact that everywhere we go, there are Duke fans. The fact everywhere we go, there are former Duke players coming to support us.
Yeah.
So many road games we've been on, you got blue everywhere. And I think of Boston College is one that stands out. There was a tunnel of blue that we're walking in and out of every game. Stuff like that's really cool. Just to know that Duke fans travel and they're with us everywhere.
For sure.
I would say playing in Cameron Indoor.
Yeah.
That's sweet. Every time I walk through there, it's still pretty sweet.
all the banners hanging up.
Yep.
That stuff's crazy.
Sure, and we got one. We got one coming. We got two. We got two coming. So that's exciting. Luke Farr says, "Go-to pregame meal. Did we eat pasta every pregame meal? Did we eat the same thing? Pasta, baked potatoes."
I don't eat anything.
You don't eat anything? Sure. So what do you just starve?
I eat breakfast, maybe a little bit of lunch.
What does your breakfast and lunch look like?
It's probably big breakfast, so omelet, peanut butter bagel toast, and maybe some pancakes or French toast, whatever they got going.
And then like a snack before?
Yeah.
What's a snack looking like?
Like granola bar or something.
Oh, something like it. You're not starving out there?
No. Well, after the game, yeah, I'm starving.
So what goes into the decision to not to eat?
I don't know.
You can't eat
good.
before?
Yeah.
If you put too much on my stomach,
I'm not moving around quick enough.
I feel that. Mags 325 says, favorite moment so far this season.
I think the end of that very last home game in Cameron, that Wake we were playing.
Yeah.
Just when you look around and recognize that we really defended home court. I was,
Yeah.
I think, 17-0 defending home court. And a lot of those games weren't even close. It's a really cool part.
Yeah.
So the fact that we got thousands of students and thousands of fans coming to support us every single game, and we gave them something to watch.
And not only like they camped out and they sacrificed, and it's just like they did all of that, and we kind of like for us to win. You know what I'm saying? It's not all of that for us to lose.
That was also
we gave them something to enjoy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think we all got to enjoy it together. So I think that's beautiful. You got anything?
Yeah, I still think Cooper getting the steal and dunking all over a dude from Pitt.
Gosh, yeah, that was crazy. I mean, I was in shock. I'm like, this dude's different. But yeah, that was crazy. And he always does something crazy.
Does something crazy.
He never fails to amaze me. Nate Thor said, who is the most competitive person on the team on and off the court? I mean, bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Competitive in 2K, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't even single out one person.
We got a whole bunch of them
because it's always we always competing in practice, whether it's blue versus white, we going at it, and then as soon as practice is over, we chilling for a little bit. We playing 2K and somebody's talking to somebody. So it's like I can't even give you an answer. But y'all got one?
Same. Way too many to even pick one.
Yeah. Amy Chandler says, as a high school player, kid growing up playing basketball, how many days did you practice, and what was you guys' weekly routine?
In high school I was on the varsity team, and then so we practiced Monday to Friday or whenever we didn't have a game. Mm-hmm. But then after, me and my brothers would go over to the gym and shoot around. Obviously not shoot around, but get a workout in. Mm-hmm. And then maybe during the season, once or twice a week, get a lift in with a team or on our own.
Yeah, about the same. I used to, in high school, me and my brother would go shoot every morning. We had to go at 6 o'clock because that was just when the gym opened, the only time we can get in the gym, 6. We used to work out for like an hour before school, and then we had practice like from 2 to 4 right after school.
Yeah.
But that was the really big thing was not being in the gym all the time, but just when you're in there, making sure it's really worth your time.
For sure.
So
they were being efficient and you know not overworking, but you know keeping your skill up.
Yeah.
Albert TC23 says the funniest teammate. For me, it's probably Kaman, Pat.
Yeah. I think Kaman.
Not even close.
I think the trio of Kaman, Pat, and Cooper.
Yeah,
those dudes are hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious. Jacob Nepper says favorite video game. You play video games?
Not really.
I don't think she plays.
College
football.
College football. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Con.
Playing that the other night, last night.
College football. Yeah, college football. AZ Nick says favorite highlight / in-game play this season so far. I gotta be Cooper. He dunked on the dude from Pitt. Got the steal.
That stuff was crazy. It's because he wasn't supposed to dunk that. I think that's why it's crazy.
Yeah,
the dude stepped up. He was also like 6'10".
Yeah.
Come on, jumping over Hepburn last game was pretty sweet too.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was.
I mean, that's a big guy and a little guy, but still. But that, I mean, I thought that was.
It was like he was on the shoulders, like he was on the shoulders,
but he's done that a few times.
It's like a 2K animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that all the time.
I feel like he's probably got like 6 of those this year.
Yeah.
That one, I noticed it like really dramatic.
The Cooper lob to come on, and then the chase down block.
Yeah. And then
my and one. That was a pretty good sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good sequence. It's a lot of things we could like. It's crazy plays. This thing.
We had a few of them.
Spin hub.
When you
spinning in
it was like the first
garden.
Yeah, spin hub. It was like the first game. I don't know. It was like you got a steal or something, and then you got it. You hit an N13.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. That was crazy.
What was it? Lincoln? It might have been early when
it was like Maine.
Was that
Maine? Yeah.
I was thinking about when you dunked
oh,
on the
yeah,
dude.
when you dunked on him. Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we still see it. It's on the ESPN commercial.
I saw it on an ESPN commercial. I'm like, it was against D2 Lincoln.
That was good. That was tough, yeah.
Need some more of that.
For sure. Jimmy Wachowski says, why does Isaiah have so much aura? I don't know.
I'm probably yelling and screaming in high school, man.
Yeah, I mean,
I used to watch those videos laughing.
Isaiah? I'd never seen any of his steps till he got here.
You should look up some Isaiah Evans high school highlights, man.
It's just passion, man.
That dude's different. I love it.
JMK, what's the favorite practice drill? For sure, the 5-on-0.
Yeah, Willie ball handling.
Willie ball handling or the free throw ladder, maybe.
Oh, yeah. I'm basket one today, fellas.
Basket one.
Big time.
Oh, you beat Mace?
Beat Mace.
Yes, sir.
He was holding
Finally, yeah, he was holding it down
for a little bit.
For sure. Makai King wants to know, who was our favorite player growing up?
It was always LeBron for me.
I mean, yeah, Bron, Curry.
Cop-out answer, man.
What?
Who's yours?
Larry Bird, man.
That's a cop-out answer.
Larry Bird?
Yeah.
So you just watch Larry Bird highlights?
Yeah, you ever watch Larry Bird highlights?
I mean, I've seen them, but not.
Should.
I don't watch them like that. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna tune in. Maybe I'm tripping.
You are.
Maybe I'm tripping. Chase LeBron says, "Do you get nervous before big games, and how do you manage that?"
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it's like you're nervous, but you know that you have what it takes to win, to do what you got to do. So the biggest thing, like I've learned this year, is just do it nervous. Like, you know, you're nervous. Who cares? Just because you're nervous or anxious or whatever doesn't mean that you're any less able to do what you've got to do. It's your brain telling you might, but in reality, you're not. You've already put in the work and done whatever.
Facts.
It's bad if you're not nervous, I think.
Yeah.
If you're nervous, you care.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's what Sion has a good thing about.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
concept of that.
we all have the nerves, but once you get out there and you just start running around, like you just really forget.
They go away once you're in the game.
It's quick. Like it is quick. Yang says favorite part of campus outside Cameron. I mean,
the quad, man, just up by the chapel was awesome every time walking to class.
Yeah, it's been
on a nice sunny day.
Yeah, the weather's getting nice. Yeah, I would say quad too, honestly. All right, let's finish up with some quick hitters. What's your favorite NCAA tournament tradition?
Definitely being in school and just watching games all day.
Yeah.
The first weekend, Thursday, Friday in school, just watching them all day is the best.
Yeah, me and my buddy skipping school, going to one of our houses, eating a bunch of food, watching games all day.
yeah, same for me. Better Sally says, better Sally, net cuts or water spray? Like spraying water at the game or cutting the net. Like when we pour water on each other.
Gotcha.
Oh, net.
Cutting the net.
Yeah, cutting out the net.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna say water. I'm gonna say water spray.
You're ready for shot.
Go to song right now when you have to really lock in.
I'm not a big music to lock in guy. I'm just
Kind of listen to music like that. I'll answer this for the team. We're listening to new Playboi Carti album in the locker room. We listen to a lot of Future before the game in the big speaker.
Teflon Don.
Huh?
Teflon Don.
Yeah, Teflon Don. Yeah, see, kind of Teflon Don. We listen to that. Yeah, Future and one Evil Jordan by Playboi Carti is a song we listen to before pretty much every ACC tournament game. Yeah. Favorite tactic to keep mind refreshed in March? I think for me it's just meditation, honestly, breathing.
Yeah, I'm just getting some sleep and like being thankful for the moments is my big thing.
Yep.
Yeah, short-term memory.
Yeah.
Just dwelling on what's next.
Favorite Duke NCAA tournament moment? For me, it's Tyus Jones when he hit the big shot against Wisconsin late in the game.
Yeah, it's iconic. I always think of, what was it, Zion? Might have been like the round of 32 maybe when they played Central Florida or whatever game that was.
Mm-hmm.
They get an and one. It might have been a game winner.
I would say a former American team in the tournament is right.
Yeah.
Central Florida's former American team.
What I know American college basketball. I was there for 4 years. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. You got one?
Yeah, I mean, I was there for the 2015 game, so
Oh yeah,
I guess that.
So in that game, were you you were a Wisconsin
Yeah.
guy at the time?
Yeah,
Before. So you were hurt.
yeah. I was 10. I was there with my dad. My uncle got us really nice seats.
Did you cry after the game? Did you shed any
I don't know if I was quite crying, but yeah,
It was devastated.
Yeah, it was a pretty sweet weekend, but didn't end great.
Last question. Go-to kicks for March Madness, which I wear.
LeBron's.
Yeah,
Been wearing them all year.
Yeah, I probably wear the same D-Book shoe I always wear.
I'm wearing the KDs, man.
KDs.
Always got to rock the KDs.
Those are the con knippers at this point.
For sure, man. Appreciate you guys coming on and getting to talk to about a recap and preview for the NCAA tournament. Duke fans, hope to see y'all out there. Appreciate all the love and support we've got all season, and let's go Duke.
Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.